Hello folks, this is Eric here. Back to do another one of these updates that I'll probably be doing every so often now. Probably a little less than a month now that I got this started. Like I said before, I'm gonna probably use this channel as like a weekly or bi-monthly blog or vlog or something. Not a blog. Yeah. So yeah, just like a rundown of my life, basically monthly or weekly. That being said, let's jump into this. What you see laying across my drafting table is the very thing I was discussing, or maybe I wasn't discussing, but it's similar to what you saw in the previous update, and I guess it's appropriate to say, to kind of like spill the beans already, huh? So what you saw in the last update was a splash page for a Batman annual. What I didn't tell you is that it was a sample that I was working on to send to DC, and what do you know? They really digged what they saw, and they hired me. So I'm technically a DC artist. Not many people can say that about themselves, but yeah, it's quite a big deal. And in particular because there's so much to hone up to in terms of that. But yeah, well, let me just skim through a bunch of these pages that I have here. So the first one is I'm not giving away details. I'm just going to show you some of these, not in any order. If you want to get into this detail. So yeah, a couple things that I would like to note that I haven't noted in previous issues is that my influences within the comic book media, or medium, I apologize, yeah, stutter quite a bit, all over the place, really. So some of my influences are Bernie Wrightson, Mike Ploog, Todd McFarlane, Sam Keith, and whatnot. They're all really cool artists. You should definitely check them out. But that being said, you may not be able to see many of these influences shine throughout these pages, in particularly because I'm not the penciler for this book. I'm just the inker. So in comic books, you have the writer, the penciler, the inker, the letterer, and the colorist, in that order. And I guess you can count the editors in there as well. But the main three are the main four is the colorist, letterer, inker, and then the writer. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited because I'm really excited because actually we're all kind of excited, to be honest. Just this weekend I got to talk to my penciler for the first time. He never suspected this to be my first gig. That's the funny thing. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been going on lately. As for me, I've been trying. As for me, oh yeah, this is like, before I get too ahead of myself, this is kind of a work in progress right here. Yeah, that's how it looks like when it starts. how it typically looks like for many of these pages is that, you know, a lot of times if you are not able to get the original pencils, it's going to be emailed to you, and it'll be your responsibility to change the hue of this. And the reason why it's blue, the reason why you see it rendered blue, or yeah, this is just a copy of the pencils really, but the main reason why this is blue as opposed to gray is because very like highly saturated hues will be able to be easily eliminated in Photoshop later on, because, you know, because they're so specific. A color is much easier to get rid of than per se black. And also, if you got rid of black, then you'd pretty much, I mean, if you eliminated grays altogether, you'd pretty much be eliminating all the line work as well. So yeah, that's particularly why a lot of us artists use photo blue, either photo blue pencils, or just converting the files into photo blue. That way we can ink on top of these. So that's just a little background for those who aren't really specialized in the comic book art form medium. Here's just a couple pieces that I'm experimenting with or have been done the past week. This one's a huge sketch. This is roughly the size of the other art boards. What you see here is actually cardstock. It's not really strong. Oh yeah, xenomorph drawing. I forgot. I did a xenomorph back here. Yeah, so the monster you see right here. Shoot. I apologize for my unpreparedness for these videos. So these vlogs, whatever you want to call them. So what you see right in front of you is fan art. If you can guess which game this is, you know, kudos for you. But you know, I'm not gonna let you guess. So yeah, this is William Birkin from the Resident Evil games. Although I don't really partake in any video gaming or have any interest in video gaming, this was one of my this is one of my first love of horror, in particular survival horror video gaming started with Resident Evil. So I always pay homage or tribute to the franchise because I grew up with it. And I'm also excited for the new Resident Evil game. It's the remade number 3. So yeah, you can guess who this guy is. Really easy. Nemesis. Well, it's probably like 10 minutes or something. Yeah, alright. Yeah. It perpetually becomes longer. You know, I try to keep these videos short, but when I can't, you know, when I try to squeeze as much information as I can, they kind of tend to get longer, tend to pander a little more than they're supposed to. But I'll try to jam in as much information as I can. But anyway, it's been nice. It's been nice catching up with all you people. Anyway, it's time to go. I'll catch you in the flip side. Alright, peace.